but I was saying if I can't be a friend, at least let me be your enemy so I coexist.
I've had girls at my school who were sexually assaulted and abused.
When a hero stumbles, well, the cowards rejoice. Nothing feels better to a coward than to watch a brave guy fall.
In a battle of two larger-than-life personalities, a storm brewed in the entertainment world when media mogul Oprah Winfrey clashed head-on with rapper extraordinaire Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. It was a clash that pitted the power of Oprah's influential empire against 50 Cent's unapologetic candor and boldness. Yes, I am talking about Oprah Winfrey and her questionable treatment of black men in Hollywood.
Well, I don't want black people to be disappointed in me for putting that out there.
No, you didn't want to be disappointed in yourself.
Now, don't get me wrong. Oprah has achieved a lot in her career and she's done some great things. But when it comes to black men in the entertainment industry, it seems like she's got a double standard. And 50 Cent has had enough of this unnecessary racial extremism. The feud between Oprah Winfrey and 50 Cent first ignited in 2020 when Oprah announced she would be producing a documentary titled On the Record, which shed light on assault allegations against music executive Russell Simmons from several women. Safe to say, 50 was not okay with unwarranted allegations and especially Oprah's involvement. He took to his Instagram to point some facts out. I don't understand why Oprah is going after black men. No Harvey Weinstein, no Epstein, just Michael Jackson and Russell Simmons. This S is sad, Jackson wrote on Instagram. You see, Oprah has interviewed numerous black men over the years, often focusing on their personal struggles and controversies. And while it's important to have these conversations, it seems like Oprah has a knack for emphasizing the negative aspects and perpetuating stereotypes. If we take a similar example, but with a white man in the equation, who has been accused of SA, might I add, this is how Oprah acts.
One of the most famous spiritual healers in the world rarely talks to anyone on camera. John of God agreed to sit down with me under a mango tree on the grounds of the casa.
And what really gets me is Oprah's book club selections. If you take a closer look, you'll notice that the majority of the books she promotes and highlights are written by black women or feature strong female characters. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all for supporting black women, but shouldn't we also be celebrating and promoting the work of black male authors? Let's not forget about the lack of representation when it comes to black men in the films and TV shows produced by Oprah's network. It's almost as if she's more interested in uplifting and empowering black women while undermining the achievements and contributions of black men in the industry. That might explain why 50 felt attacked at her obvious disregard for black men. So 50 Cent blatantly accused Oprah of singling out black men while ignoring the misconduct of powerful white figures. His post sparked a significant controversy and drew attention to racial dynamics within the entertainment industry. As the feud escalated, 50 Cent continued to criticize Oprah publicly. He accused her of being selective in her activism and targeting black men unfairly while overlooking similar allegations against white individuals. Oprah, however, maintained her stance on raising awareness about sexual assault and continued to support the victims who came forward. She believed in using her platform to give a voice to those who had been silenced for far too long and also bring the criminals to light.
Recently, I had a rare opportunity to sit down with 4 men, all convicted sex offenders, who are willing to talk openly about why they do what they do.
In various interviews and social media posts, 50 Cent has expressed his belief that Oprah Winfrey selectively targets black men in her documentaries and interviews. He argued that she focuses on the negative aspects of their lives, perpetuating stereotypes and reinforcing negative narratives. But before we examine his claim and evaluate whether it holds any validity, it is important to acknowledge the influence and impact both 50 Cent and Oprah Winfrey have in their respective fields. Oprah is a well-known figure in the entertainment industry, revered for her talk show, philanthropy, and cultural influence.
There are some little girls watching as I become the first black woman to be given the same award.
On the other hand, 50 Cent, born Curtis Jackson, rose to prominence as a rapper and has since diversified his career as an actor, producer, and businessman. Over the years, there have been several instances where the paths of 50 Cent and Oprah have crossed, leading to public clashes and disagreements. These conflicts often played out on social media platforms and during interviews, generating significant attention and speculation. She was completely against everything that was in my music, Jackson told The Guardian, so she ain't never going to have me on that show. I'm never going to reach that platform, which is confirmation of you being a huge success. So I just said, okay, if we can't be friends, then at least let's be enemies. Another similar instance that drew significant attention was Oprah's involvement in the controversial documentary Leaving Neverland, which explored allegations of sexual abuse against Michael Jackson. 50 Cent was quick to raise voice here too. He criticized Oprah for her role, suggesting that she was quick to believe the accusers without giving Jackson the presumption of innocence. Some fans seem to agree with 50 on this one. One of the fans commented, "Keep in mind, Michael was cleared of all charges as well. Fans aside, even celebrities have not strayed far away from this topic." In the special titled Sticks and Stones, Chappelle addressed various subjects, including the #MeToo movement, cancel culture, and the actions of prominent celebrities. And you guessed it, Oprah, being a very eager human rights speaker and social worker, got her 5 seconds of fame in Chappelle's show.
When a hero stumbles, well, the cowards rejoice. Nothing feels better to a coward than to watch a brave guy fall.
Oprah Winfrey. Dave Chappelle, during a comedy routine, stated, "I know guys that are doing time for crimes they absolutely committed, but they're not accused of everything in the world. If Oprah showed up at your door with an old TV guide with your name written on it, mother F are shook." Chappelle's remark about Oprah Winfrey in relation to the #MeToo movement was met with mixed reactions. Some saw it as a critique of Oprah's alleged tendency to associate herself with high-profile cases and amplify public scrutiny, while others viewed it as a satirical commentary on the culture of accusations. Yet one thing was worth commending: his comment ignited a fervent discussion among both his fans and critics. Some praised his ability to address controversial topics through comedy, emphasizing the importance of free speech. Like this fan who wrote, "I have maintained that Dave Chappelle isn't a comedian. He's a fearless truth teller that just happens to have a great sense of humor," while others accused him of trivializing the serious issues raised by the #MeToo movement and unfairly targeting Oprah. Now, it is worth noting that Chappelle's comedy often challenges conventional wisdom and pushes boundaries, intentionally sparking dialogue and reflection. At the same time, his words scream honesty, just like 50 Cent. And if we keep Me Too aside for a moment, we still have tons of instances where Oprah and 50 did not see eye to eye. The primary points of contention between 50 Cent and Oprah stems from her criticism of certain aspects of hip-hop culture. Oprah has been vocal about her concerns regarding the misogynistic and violent themes prevalent in some rap lyrics. She has dedicated episodes of her talk show to discuss the impact of such music on society. 50 Cent, as a prominent figure in the hip-hop industry, took offense to Oprah's generalizations and expressed his disagreement.
You discuss your feelings on the culture.
Yeah.
And
On the rap culture, on rap music.
And everything that was wrong with the culture was what was on my CD.
He further said, "They are misogynistic, but the world is not under the same circumstances. I'm an artist. Why am I limited to what you feel should be said? In film and television, they will show art that imitates life. Are you not aware of those situations taking place?" He argued that she unfairly targeted rap music, failing to recognize the genre's diversity and its potential for storytelling and social commentary. But obviously, Oprah did not stop with her shenanigans, and neither did 50, or we wouldn't be debating about it today. Another source of tension between 50 Cent and Oprah revolves around allegations of misrepresentation. Both individuals have accused each other of presenting distorted narratives or selectively highlighting certain aspects of their lives and careers. But that is expected in every celebrity rivalry. Despite the heated exchanges, there have been attempts at reconciliation between Oprah and 50 Cent. In February 2021, during an interview with Oprah's best friend, Gayle King, 50 Cent expressed a desire to resolve the conflict and move forward. So 50 decided to be the bigger person and was like, "Absolutely. I think it's important to have open and honest conversations. We may not agree on everything, but finding common ground is essential." Although these statements offered a glimmer of hope for reconciliation, there hasn't been any public announcement of the feud being resolved to date. And the audience has yet to decide whether this ongoing Oprah versus 50 drama is too entertaining to be hoping for a reconciliation. And while their disagreements have generated headlines, it is important to approach the topic with nuance and recognize the broader context of their careers and personal beliefs. That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.